morning, friends. I'm having my usual weekday breakfast. It's 2 eggs. They are over medium, very over medium this morning because I accidentally broke one of the yolks on the way to the plate. But I also sprinkled a little bit of this while they were cooking on it. I found this at Sam's Club. We do not have Trader Joe's, but we have Sam's Club, and I found this there. We have a few Sam's Clubs here in my area, and one of them is a kind of tiny Sam's Club. I don't really understand why we have it. It's like literally down the street from the bigger one. But the tiny one seems to have like specialty foods more often, like things like this. And I don't go there very often because I'm usually looking for meat and different stuff, not just specialty items. But I'm going to start checking their seasonings because I went there because I was actually wanting some sandals that the big one was out of the color I wanted in my size. So I went to go check to see if they had them. They didn't. But we went ahead and was looking around anyway and found this. So I was very, very happy. So that's on there for 0 points. And then, because I didn't even put a half a teaspoon. It's like, it was just 1 sprinkle real quick. Then I have 2 slices of Sara Lee Delightful bread for 1 point each. 0 points worth of parquet spray and 0 points worth of my sugar-free homemade blueberry jam. Then I have 2-point oatmeal. It's a 1/4 cup of oats, a half a cup of water, half a teaspoon of chia seeds, half a teaspoon of flax seeds, 1 teaspoon of sliced almonds, a little bit of Splenda, pink Himalayan salt, some of this Bragg's nutritional yeast, for all the wonderful vitamins and minerals in it, and protein. And then I cooked it, mixed it together, and added some sugar-free Hershey's syrup. So the whole thing is only 2 points. And I think some of the yolk got in it because I was coming across here when it broke. But anyway, so I got that. And then I have just my regular everyday coffee that I add 1/4 of a Premier Protein shake to. This morning it was chocolate. So I also added some sugar-free Torani peppermint syrup to it. And that is all 1 point, and that's because of the protein shake. Everything else about the coffee is 0 points. And so this morning breakfast is 5 points altogether. Hey friends, it's lunchtime, and I'm having one of my wraps. It is the Extreme Wellness, Olay Extreme Wellness tortilla for 1 point. I put 1 point worth of the Asiago Laughing Cow cheese and 0 points worth of fat-free turkey breast. I also put just a sprinkling of this Tones, everything but the bagel in there, and we'll see how that tastes. I bet it's lovely. Then I'm having these 2-point protein chips by Quest. And so altogether, lunch is 4 points. Hey friends, this is my Brenner today, breakfast for dinner. It's a couple of eggs over medium that I put a little pink Himalayan sea salt and everything but the bagel seasoning. You can see it a little bit here. I didn't use very much. So this is 0 points for the eggs. And then I made some of the high protein Kodiak waffles. I've never actually made them into waffles before. In fact, I'm kind of even new to them with pancakes. But I decided to dig out the waffle maker and give it a try. Because I've been, like I said, redoing the pantry. And so I was like, I'm rearranging the pantry anyway. I'll take it out and use it today. So this actually went pretty well. I was reading the box just the other day because I told you that I buy it at Costco when it's on sale, usually like $3 a box off. And so I had a whole bunch of boxes, and I had some glass jars that I bought to put all the mix into. And when I was reading, as I was taking all the mixes out of the boxes to rehome them into the glass jars, I read the box, actually, and usually I had always been going by the pancake recipe that just said half a cup of the dry mix powder and half a cup of water. And I've been doing that, and that's great. But then I was reading there was 3 different ways to make it to get different amounts of protein. Now, I chose the medium protein. There's a higher protein one as well, but this is the in the middle, where you use just an egg instead of the water. But I did still add some water because I thought it was too thick with just the egg. But since it's 0 points for eggs with Freestyle, I thought, what the heck, let's try it. And it adds, I think, 7 grams of protein to your waffles to add an egg instead of just water. And plus, I really wanted to see how that would do with the consistency and the texture of it as well. I wanted to know if it would make a fluffier product. So I'll let you know on that. But anyway, this is still 5 points. And the half a cup, and I put 10 chocolate chips in there, the unsweetened, or sweetened with stevia, sugar-free chocolate chips. I usually put it in while cooking, but I forgot. But anyway, these, and that's really hot, it just came out of the waffle maker. But this is the half a cup of mix with 1 egg. It made 2 Belgian waffles, believe it or not. Now, they're not full Belgian waffles, but it's as full as I like to get it. And that is a lot. That's a lot of food for 5 points. So anyway, then I made this little syrup concoction with the powdered peanut butter and a little bit of sugar-free syrup, pancake syrup. And that's 1 point. So altogether, dinner tonight is 6 points.
This world would like to make me lonely, but I got my friends with me. We're trying hard to help others find friends eternal.